waiting.
So, I was thinking today, because I'm an impatient person and I don't like waiting. We know there's stuff going on at Lucasfilm. We know there are two different versions of what was told at the meeting, the two meetings at Lucasfilm that the Nazgul put on, that the employees there would either find out officially when it was announced when Kennedy was gone, or that she's there for another 18 months. Now I'm going to say this. I think that was a step of misinformation purposely put out there to draw people away from this and to pull people away from what's going on. It just seems like somebody does not want us to look too close while the events are unfolding. But let's just go through her missteps. We had The Force Awakens. We have Rogue One and starting the firing of directors. We have her golden toe sucker, Rian Johnson's trash movie. We have the first $250 million lost bomb. And the last one, Star Wars, The Rise of Palpatine. All right. And last but not least, sadly, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. So this is what these guys have to work with. And logically, it doesn't make sense to keep her there any longer than is necessary, because she is catnip for failure, and because she's going to connive and do shit behind the scenes to sabotage what they're doing. Okay. And there's a feeling out there that we're going to go into a silent period. All right. On this, because for some reason Disney doesn't want to put it out there that Kennedy is done. Look, again, keeping her there for another 18 months just looks bad, because even if she's quote unquote a figurehead, the black pill trolls are not going to believe that. So you've lost the narrative already. Second of all, she won't tolerate not being involved. Okay. The woman is a sociopath. Okay. She's has a psychosis of self-importance that will not allow her to stand back and let whoever do what they have to do the job. Okay. Now, again, I don't think that the 18-month layoff for her is real. And I don't think that's what, I'm sure that's not what the Nazgul said. Okay. It looks to me like Iger wants to move at the speed of light, and Disney really is in trouble. And this is just one of the things that they've got to do to get it done quickly. I'm kind of pissed off that Disney won't announce what's going on publicly. I don't like secrets. As an investor, I want to know what the fuck you're doing. With my money, by the way. That's the problem for Bob Iger. And having all this secrecy and being worried about leaks is bullshit. Okay?
How rude. Oh, she's horrible. I've made a ghastly mistake.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
See, when we heard that the people at Lucasfilm would find out when it was officially announced what was going on with Kennedy, that made sense. Okay, and, you know, there were people at the meetings that we had there that were present that said that to our people. Now we've got this other thing, okay? And, you know, we're worried about leaks, tamping down on leaks. Tell us what's going on, okay? Because you're giving people like geeks and gamers who do nothing but hate on everything, and the rest of that, rest of those grifters and, you know, purveyors of hate, ammunition, okay? You're also giving Kennedy's allies in the fan media, Star Wars Explained, Jason Ward, her internet hitman, etc., ammunition too. And that does no good for Disney, it does no good for Lucasfilm, and it does no good for the fans who want a resolution to this dumpster fire that is Kathleen Kennedy's Lucasfilm. Okay, sick and tired of waiting. I'm done. Fucking say something, okay, for good or evil, so I can either cheer or throw bricks at you, okay? Look, Iger, I don't know what you're doing at Lucasfilm, but how come we can hear 70 executives get fired at Pixar and we have nothing going on? We have no word in the press about people leaving at Lucasfilm, Kennedy being put on leave. Why do we have to sit here and take this? There are victims here in this issue. It's not Kathleen Kennedy. She started it. It is not Pablo Hidalgo. It is not Disney. It is the fans who want to see a resolution to this fucking disaster. How much more do you need before you say, Kathy, you're done? You're out. Okay, we've got 5 Star Wars movies that did not make Disney any money. We've got an Indiana Jones movie that could end up being the biggest flop in the history of cinema, even if it's good, because she is the producer on it. You know the story about Your Name is Mud? The doctor that fixed? Okay, this is not like that. This is a bad person who does bad things, who is incompetent, who is a fanatical feminazi ideologue. And we are sitting here quietly waiting for her to announce, I'm leaving Lucasfilm, or for Bob Iger to put out a press release saying, we have come to a deal with Kathleen Kennedy. She's no longer the head of Lucasfilm. Blah, blah, blah is stepping into her spot. It's not fair to the person you've chosen to have to sit around and wait in silence. Shit has to start going. We have to start moving forward. And this whole, we can't talk about it, it's all quiet, you're giving ammunition to everybody for the wrong reasons. And you're frustrating people, okay? The best thing that could happen for Lucasfilm is for you to announce Kathleen Kennedy has left Lucasfilm. She's no longer the head of Lucasfilm. Blah, blah, blah is in charge. Because her flying monkeys would go with her. Okay? I know nobody will listen to me. I know because I'm just a small investor that people don't want to listen to, I don't know, somebody used to work for a congressman. Somebody used to do campaign work for a national politician. Somebody who used to, was a presidential appointee. Okay, you don't want to listen to me. What would I know about narrative and optics? This makes Disney look bad by keeping her around, or the illusion she's been kept around. It's hurting the people at Lucasfilm who despise her, who want to leave her behind, who can't, because even if she's not there, she's still, pardon my French, fucking there. Okay? What part of that is not understood? Okay? Look, it doesn't have to be this way. You will breathe new life into the company if you just announce she resigned or been pushed out or, I don't know, is in a straitjacket in a rubber room somewhere. It doesn't matter as long as it's announced she's gone. Because, look, and I'm not saying Dubcock's rumor is true, but the fact of the matter is, her being there for 18 months without anything to do gives her all kinds of things to do. Even if you told her not to, she will still do it because she thinks she should live and die being president of Lucasfilm. This is the honest to God truth. You aren't dealing with someone who will bow out quietly. You knew this. You knew this when she dropped ass at Star Wars Celebration, for fuck's sake. Okay. I, on behalf of all the fans who are frustrated, who hate her, who hate the black pills, who hate the sequel trilogy, shit for brains, shills, on behalf of the people who just want good Star Wars, want her officially gone, announced like soon. This is Steph signing out. I'll see you around the galaxy.